Hey guys, this is Danny, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be showing you guys how to put the leaves on Mitten's tree. I will not be showing you how to make the actual structure itself. I assume most of you guys have it from Darman, and if not, you can go check it out. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to put all the leaves on it, because in the video, Darman said you could put it on randomly, but after going in Stampy's world, I got some leaves that look very similar to it and wanted to show you how to do it. Just very similar to how we did to hit the target's tree. So yeah, quick side note before we start, make sure to join the Discord and, for all the good reasons of checking out the realm and getting to talk to us and all that stuff. It's the best way to get to know us and have an awesome time. And also check out the channel memberships. You can hit the join button next to the subscribe button to check it out. You get a whole bunch of cool features. Make sure to look at that. Okay, so to start off, we will need to grab some birch leaves, and we're going to be doing like the good old format I used to, layer by layer. So we just want to leave a gap of 3 and place the first block right there, and that's it. That's it for layer 1. I know, it's amazing. Now let's start off on this side. So place 1 on top and then 2 this way. And then we want to place 1, 2, 3 here with 1, 2 next to it like that. And also place 2 right there. Then we want to not throw our leaves. Leave a gap here and put 1 right there. And then we want to put a leaf here. And let me just check. Then we just want to drag it forward until we're sticking out in line with this right about here. And actually 1 more forward and then drag it out to be in line with that. And that's it for layer 2. That is exactly it. Make sure to fill in your gaps. Never mind, that's not supposed to be filled in. We have all of our gaps. Looking good. Okay. So now for the next layer, we will also need to grab out some of the birch logs, because there are birch logs that go through the build. So we want to place a birch log here, like this, with a birch leaf here, and then drag that down in line right there. Then what we want to do is start here and place 1, 2, and then connect this down in line, and then actually 1 further. My bad. You want to line it up with that right there. This one right here, line it up and then add 2 more in front of it. So it should stick out 2 right about there. This one, you could start from here and line it up with this one straight across. So ignore that middle right there. Now what we want to do is place 1 right here. Leave a gap of 1 and then place 1 and drag that out in line. Place 1 here and drag it out 1 further, just like that. This one here, you want to face this direction and place 1, 2, 3. And then this one right here, the 4th one, should stick out a little further. And then a little further again, and then a little further one more time with a block 1 less, and right there. And that is it for that layer. Okay, looking good, looking good. Now we want to go on top of this birch log right about here and place 1 here. And also next to it, right there. Now we want to place 1 on top of this over here, with 1 next to it, and then 2 sticking out, just like that. From here, we want to drag, drag it out. Place 1 behind there and drag it out. But right here, we want to place 1 as well, with 1 next to it right here. Then we want to drag this out 1 further. And drag this out and put a birch log right there. And we want to wrap leaves around every side of the birch log that you can see right there. We want to actually have another birch log right there and put a leaf there. Then what we want to do is drag that out and drag it out again, but have it 1 less right there. Actually, no, you want it 2 less than right here. Put 1 here and to the left of it, like that, with 1 here as well. Then we want right here to place 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be a birch log on top of this one as well. And then we want a birch here, place 2 leaves like that. A leaf here, drag that out 1 less. Drag this one out 1 further. one further again, then in line, one more time, and then one less, and then right on top there. So that is it for that layer. Now what we want to do is place another log right here, like this, with a leaf there. Drag that in behind it just to make sure. This one will be on top the same distance, right there. And then we want this one, fill in that gap back there just so you don't forget. And then this one should stick out one next to the ladder. There should be a birch log right about here with a leaf there. Go on this side and fill in that gap, but place two next to it. Should be two, yes, it should. Then you want this one in line and also another one in line with it. This one you want to drag out until it's in line with that right there. Then you want this one, reach back down there and drag it until it's in line again. This is where it gets a little tricky, because we want to have a birch log up here and then stick it out too from there. So yeah, it does get a little bit tough. It should be diagonal. The birch log should be like up this way from it. And then we want to put one, fill in that back there, and put one there and right there. Then here we want one on top of that one, right here as well. Put a birch log here and fill in behind it with also putting one in front. Fill in and put it right there. Then underneath here we want to drag this all out and do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to, after you have the 4 right here, put a log here with a block in front, just like that, and then also a block on this end, just like so. This one you want to be in line with the other one. Then you want this one to stick out one further. Bring it out again. Bring it out one further, in line with that one. One less right here. And then one less again. And that's it. That's it for that layer right there. And let's go back to our little, right here we'll start. So place a leaf here and right here. Then what we want to do is place one here, here, and then 2 logs like that. We want to place a leaf on top of this one and 2 to the left of it. We want one right here, and then here, here, and here. Then we want to drag it out. Put a log there, and drag it out 1, 2, 3. No, that log should not be on top of that one. It should be here, because there should be 4 right there, which is good. And then this one should be right there on the side of that. And then we want to drag it back 1, 2, 3, and you could fill in behind it as well. There's also, actually, there is a log there. So, quick side note. And also, there should be one there. I'm sorry about that. Should be a log back there. And also right there. Then next to it, we want to place, it's kind of hard to see, so if you don't mind, you place 1, 2. And actually, let's just do this now. Place 1, 2, 3 on top of that one. And also 3 here. I think that will help me out for later to know what level I'm at. But yes. So yeah, we want to throw one right here. And also fill it in the back there. And line that up with the edge of the balcony. You want to place 1, 2, and don't block the window. This is just going to be easier for us later. And then this right here should be in line with that. That will, again, help us as we go on. Then we want to place another one on top right here. This should be in line with the balcony, which it is. Place one right there. And then we want this one to stick out 1. And then stick out 1 again. Same level. Then we want 2 sticking out. So 1, 2. And then back to 1. Back 1 block. We want a birch there with a leaf in front. And also a birch left of it with a leaf there and there. And that is it for that layer. Now what we were going to be doing is starting on this side over here, where we want to place 1, 2, like that, and also a log right here with a leaf right there, and here, and also right here. We want to leave a gap of 2 and put 1 here, here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. Right next to... No, that should be right. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Got a bit confused. We want to place a leaf right here, and also here and here, and right there as well. Then we want to fill in that gap and place 1, 2. Should be 3. I'm sorry. Should stick out one past the balcony. That we already have, and we want to place here a leaf there, a log here, and a leaf on that log. Then this should be here. This should stick out 1 block. This one should be in line. This one should stick out 1. This should be in line. This should be 1 less, and there should also be a log here, here, and here, which means we will need a leaf here and here. Also, place 1 here, there, and there. That is it for that layer. Now, if we go around again, we want to place a log there and there, and also do 1, 2, right here. Then we also want to put 1 here, here, and a log there with a leaf on it. Also, put 1 right next to the window there. Put 1 in front of the window right there, and we want to place 1, 2, 3 logs right there. And also on the left side, while we're at it, over here, it's a little weird. On this side, or over here, we want to place 1, 2. And on this side, we want to place 1, 1 to the right of it, and 2 on top. It's a very weird over here with the branches, but that's what it should be. That will, again, save us time for later. We want to place 1 here. Right there is fine as well. Wait, no, it's not. We don't want. We only want 1 here. And also right there. In this corner, you can fill in that gap, and to the right, just right about there, with 1 here, and drag it back. It should block the window down there. Actually, this one, but right down there, should be broken out. Quick side note. On top of this, we want to place 1 and 1 out. And then we want to drag that out so it sticks over 1. This one should stick out 1. This one also should stick out 1. This one should have same length. Then 1 less. And then we want a log there with 1, 2, 3, all at those length right there. And then we just want to chop that, not that torch, that's supposed to be there. We want to chop this out over here. Okay, so now we're up over here where we want to place 1 on top of that log, right here, and also right there. Then if we go on this side, where it gets a little weird, place 1 here, in that gap, already has 1, right here, there, and also here, with 1 to the right. 1 in front of that log, 1, 2 right here. There should be a leaf here and here, with a log right there. Actually, this should not be here. It should be in front of this log. And then it should... This gap should be filled in, and then this should stick out too from the house. Right there. Then we want to drag over to on top of this over here and place 1, 2. And then this should be in line with this. So line that up. This should be 1, 2. This should be 1, 2, 3. Extend it out 1 further. 1 further. 1 further again. Then we have 1 less. And that's actually it for that layer. Okay, this is another one where it gets sort of weird. So we want to put 1 on top of this torch here. And then also we want to place a log there. So place a leaf there. There. In that corner. Then we want 1, 2, like that, and in front of there. Then we want 1, 2 again, and 1 should be a log there. 2, 3 with 1 to the right of it. This should stick out and be 2. This should be 2 as well, and then that should also be 2. And place 1 here. Then skip this block right here, and we want to place 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we want to place 1 there. Stick it. Do we want to stick it out one? No. Do we want? We do want to stick it out one. Right here, it should be floating above there. And then we want to drag this out until it's floating again. This one we want to be back 1, forward 1, same length, and then back 1. With 1 on this block here and also in front of that stair. Okay, now let's go up another layer. We do not want to place 1 there, but we want 1 here, here, and here. Then we want 1 there, there. Actually, this we want to place another block on top. So yeah, there, here, and here. And then place a log there, there, and there, just to prepare ourselves for the future. Once you have that, you want to drag this across until it lines up over there. And then this over here should drag all the way down and line up with right there. Then we want to place 1 in that little gap right there and stick it out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Back 1. Stick it out 1 from there. Stick it out 1 from there. Then we want 3 or 2 more at the same length, so it's a total of 3. This one should stick out 1. This one should be same length as the, well, 1 less. This should be the same length as that. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it for that layer. The next one we're going to be starting with, we want to place on top of this stair right here. We want 1, 2, 3, and then we turn and place 1, 2, 3, just like so. We want 1 here, 1 back here, and 1 forward, and you could fill that in. So there should be a little indent right there. Then what we want to do is drag that out until it's in line with that, and drag this out until it's 1 less than the one we just had. Now we can go over here and place 1 right here, here. Place a log there with a leaf there and there. Also, we want 1 next to it, and you could fill in that gap. This right here should be 1 further. This one should be 1 further again. The next one, the next 5 or next 4, so 2, 3, so there's 3 here right now, 4, 5, all these should be the same length. And then we want to ignore this block and place 1, 2 with a log there, 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 and there. So leave that diagonal back there. Actually, I think you can put 1 there. It's fine. And then we want to not cover that yet, but cover this and put 1 there. And now I think we have about 3 or 4 layers left. So yeah, the next layer we want to start with is we want to put a slab. There's a slab on both sides of the roof, but it's only here and here for some reason. So you could fill in there between the slabs with leaves. And we want to put a leaf. We want to drag this across 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There should be a log right there and there, so right next to those stairs. And then we also want to put a log here with a leaf in front. You could fill in that right back there. Place a leaf here, here, a log diagonally back from that one, and place 1, 2. You could fill all this in back here. So fill all that in. Line it all up. So we're now right over here where we want to place 1, 2. Line it up again and do the same thing, but break that block right there. And then we have our slab. We want to place 1 there with 1 in front. 1 right there, a log here with a leaf in front, and 1, 2 to the side of it. This one right here should stick out 1. This one should go back 1. This one should be the same length. This one should go out 1. This one should also be the same length. This one should be right there. Turn, and we have 1 here, 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 right there, and there. That should be good. Now what we want to do is place a... Actually, we want to place a log there with a log there and there as well. Just to start off this layer, we want 1, 2, 1 on top of the slab and 1 right there with 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left of it. Then we want a leaf here and here. Then we want to put 1 there, 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 and on top of this log. We want a leaf here and here, and also make a little circle here because there's a little hole right here. And you can fill that in back there. So right next to this, we should have log, log, log with a leaf here on top of the slab and to the right until replace those 2 back here with logs and then cover those. Put a leaf here and here, diagonal, and then fill around this. There should be another circle there. And actually break that as well, the one right behind the log, and place 1, 2 on the side of those. And place 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And right there. So there should be diagonal, like a diagonal row of little gaps right here. Right next to this, we want a log and a log with a leaf there. And no, that doesn't matter. Don't do that yet. Not yet. I'm jumping ahead of things. Then we want 1 here, here, and also right there covering that. Now for the top layer, we want a leaf there, not there, 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 and there. We also want 1 here to cover those logs. There, there, and not there on top of those logs with a 1 here and here. Then behind this one, we want to place 1, 2, 3 logs and surround them like that without touching any of the corners or anything. And that should be it for what Mitten's tree looked like when I went into Stampy's World and took some notes of it. It was very similar to this. There were a lot of branches, a lot of things sticking out, and so yeah, this is what it should look like if you actually see him there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and crush that bell if you enjoyed, and I hope you guys had some enjoyment building this. It wasn't too hard. It was definitely easier than that. That took a while. And probably that one as well. This might be the easiest. It wasn't too hard. And thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.